Hello, everyone. My name is April Denney, and I currently serve as the EC Pre-K coordinator at Sadie Salter. During this presentation, I'll be sharing my organizational management service leadership project focused on analyzing and optimizing our pre-K tuition fund to better serve our staff and students. This project focused on the EC Pre-K program at Sadie Salter. I conducted a tuition fund analysis, audited school budget practices, and collected staff feedback to understand how financial decisions impact student and staff success. Sadie Salter has a rich history dating back to 1903. It's evolved over the years and now houses several specialized programs, including the EC Pre-K program. Understanding this context was important for evaluating current operations and needs. The school supports multiple programs, including Pitt Academy, the Alpha Center, and the NC Pre-K program, as well as the EC Pre-K program. Funding for the EC Pre-K program comes from federal sources with additional support from tuition fees, which are the focus of this project. I collaborated with key stakeholders, including the EC director, Sadie Salter bookkeeper, and data manager, to conduct a thorough budget audit. This helped clarify existing allocations and highlighted areas where we could improve compliance and efficiency. After analyzing the data for Section 1 and completing the audit of existing school budgetary practices, I was able to identify 10 priorities I would address as a school administrator. These range from better training and budgeting practices to fundraising and improving inventory systems. Based on the 10 areas of improvement, I was able to prioritize my focus and developed a plan to analyze the tuition fund more intentionally and gather staff feedback to guide decision making and budget planning for the upcoming school year. To examine revenue and spending trends, I collaborated with our bookkeeper to gather data on spending trends and revenue added to the tuition fund this school year. In doing so, we were able to identify imbalances and areas where funds could be more effectively allocated. The staff survey confirmed much of what I had already observed through conversations with teachers and classroom visits, but having the data from the staff reaffirmed plans and provided clear direction. A majority of staff identified behavior management as their top area of need. Many also expressed the need for updated classroom supplies, even with receiving purchase order funds at the start of the year. This highlighted a concern about spending efficiency, especially when the teachers are provided with a stocked supply closet that aims to cover basic needs. This points to a need to reassess not just how much we allocate, but how and when support is provided, ensuring funds are used intentionally for high impact materials rather than duplicating resources. These insights weren't just informative, they were essential. We're now using this data to guide our priorities, focusing spending on what staff say matters most to build a more responsive, supportive, and effective program. Research supports the importance of resource allocation in achieving educational outcomes. These quotes helped frame my analysis, particularly the need to focus on outcomes and align spending with priorities. Throughout this project, I was able to strengthen my skills in budget management, compliance, and strategic planning. It also helped me grow as a leader, emphasizing the importance of collaboration, communication, and being responsive to staff needs. Collaboration was key to this project's success. From budget meetings and email communication to staff surveys, I worked closely with stakeholders to ensure transparency and to gather diverse perspectives. Thank you for your time and attention. I'm excited to continue using these insights to support the EC Pre-K program and help drive meaningful improvements for both staff and students.